Alright, you should be able to hear me now, but I'm gonna turn off the mic. Alright, now you guys got me. And then we're gonna find out if this will work. There we go. That should work. Alright. Anyway, so, considering we have 6 people here, what I was trying to say is this is Luna the cat, and that is the reason I'm being quiet. Because, as you can see, Luna is sleeping, and we don't want to wake her up. For those of you curious about the truck, we're not sure yet. We have to figure it out, but for those of you who know anything about trucks, when I just had an oil change a month ago. Do you want to be on as well? Do you want to say hi? Are you sure? What if I just? The other cat's here too. We're in her house. Yes. Cute. Anyway, so for those of you who know about vehicles, I did not crash. So I got it inspected and the oil changed about a month ago. And they said everything was fine. Everything was looking good. I'm going to show you. Luna's cleaning herself currently. Oh yeah, the ironic thing here is that I am extremely allergic to cats. But she's a cutie. So we're gonna let her rock. Yeah, so a month ago, got everything checked. They said the oil looked fine, looked clean. I did not see it myself, but so oh, hang on, that's gonna come. I heard a special chat come in. Oh no, a subscriber. Oh, average poor, Max. Anyway, so I hauled the boat down to Cape May with it, and it was a little overweight for what it was supposed to be. Um, and when we got down there, one of the cylinders sounded a lot louder than it normally did. And so I was like, okay, this is gonna be a thing, isn't it? This is gonna be an issue. This is gonna be a thing that needs to be addressed. So I had to go around to a bunch of different places and try and find a diesel shop because it's a diesel truck. And it's a 1989 Ford F350 for anybody who's interested. And bring it to one. They listen to it. They're like, that does not sound good. I'm truncating everything. They essentially were like, that does not sound good. Went back today to go get some stuff out of the toolbox in the back of the truck because I was going to help my dad change his oil. And I asked him, I was like, hey, are there any updates? And the guy was like, oh, the owner hadn't called you yet. I was like, no. So he brings me back and he shows me the oil was gray and very shiny, which used motor oil generally, if you're aware, should be black. And he said he was like, with the way it sounds and the look of this, you're done. Like you're gonna need a new engine. And I said, what happened? Like, what causes this? And he said, oh, she's hiding. She's hiding her face with a paw. That's adorable. Just gonna give you a second for information. Anyway, so I asked him because like this shop in particular does a lot of work with the 7.3 IDIs, which is what I have. And I was like, how do you prevent this in the future? Like if we get a new engine or refabricate or whatever, like what do we do? And he looked at me and was like, you can't, because this doesn't happen to these engines. I've worked on over 100 of these in my time, and I've never seen this happen before. So, honestly, it probably could have been the window seat that broke my truck. Might have been the karma for not speaking about the Windows enough, probably, honestly. Um, but yeah, it seems like at the very least a piston bearing went. But with the knock, I feel like it's probably something worse. It might have been a broken rod, it might be a bent rod, it might be a number of things. They haven't pulled the head off at all yet, like they haven't really delved into it. So only when we do that will it be confirmed. The only thing we know as of right now is like the engine is not usable. So gonna need to get a new one. So we're gonna figure out exactly how we're gonna do that. But for now, we're gonna drown our sorrows with Railroader and with a really cute kitty that I'm extremely allergic to too. But it's cool because she's cute. So anyway, single player, we're gonna hop back into the game where we left off last time, which was. Oh yeah, no, JMO, I found out about this today. Alright, cool. So we are. I'm gonna have to tilt this up a little bit. Sorry, camera angle's not gonna be as good. Feeder egg whites. Interesting. Muffin spot world. Tutorial and berries. Honestly, probably. Alright, so when we last were in game, we went through a day of doing passenger service and some freight service, and we've got a whole interchange full of rail cars ready to be taken out. We have a bunch of logs over at the sawmill being ready to be used. Have a decent amount of coal in there, and then both of these engines are either repaired or ready to be repaired. They're good to go. And yeah, so what we're gonna do is, hang on, is my brightness down? No, it's just really dark. Okay, so we're at 10:2 right now, 10:288. What we're gonna do is sleep, which will bring us to the start of the next day, and that is roughly when the logging payment will come through, which it did. We're at 11:4. So the thing that we're going to learn today with these engines, and in particular whatever is at the interchange, is what we have. Hang on a second. Did all of these... Okay, yeah, so this is all new stuff that was replaced. It happens overnight, just kind of automatically. And so all these are going to different places. So, but what we're going to do is, so we're going to take care of this freight. But first, before we get any freight done, we are going to start the passenger service, because consistent passenger service keeps the railroads, whatchamacallit, like essentially respect level high. And that then provides discounts and stuff like that. But we're not going to use that engine. The engine I just climbed into we're going to use for freight service. We're going to use this engine for passenger. So we're going to select it. Hang on, I gotta full screen this bad boy. There we go. Ta-da. Alright. And let's get this baby ready to roll. So at the end of the day yesterday, we filled up with all of the relevant materials in terms of coal and water. So now, we're just going to get a move on. And we're going to get to the first station stop. Now, in all reality, let me make sure all these switches are pointed in the right direction, and they are not, which is why I wanted to check that. Please let me throw this switch. Just gonna throw the independent brake on there. I'm gonna run around for these switches a little longer, because I think the last thing I did was for logging. Yes, it was, so I gotta throw this one. So, let's see, if I switch the orders to road, forward, for whatever reason, it's starting out saying that there are no station stops planned. I'm not totally sure why it does that. So, because of that, we're going to stick with manual. And we're just going to ride it into the first station. Hey, thank you for appreciating the work I do. You know, we're just trying to do things well and make the most of stuff, so appreciate that anybody appreciates it. Man, this thing really likes to fly in comparison to the other one. You going to the Unsub live show when they're near y'all? That is not a question for us, that's a question for them. I know we really enjoyed hanging with them. They're great guys. But it's not really up to us. So, you know, if they want to have us, we're more than happy to join them. If they're going to kind of do their own thing, no big deal. Alright, so we're almost at the first station stop. Yeah, and Kellen, so in the name of the mighty 7-3, I think we might be able to revive her, or at least get a new one. That's the hope, at least. Time will tell, obviously, but let's hope. Cool. Alright, so we'll ease into this stop right here. That should be enough. And then what we gotta do, because we've got 64 people waiting, which unfortunately we don't have enough space in this car for, but we gotta set it to go into Ella Station. And that'll start loading up. And for the meantime, let's get this fella, the one that our guy is in. Get it ready to roll, front headlight on. Sonic cock's open, ready to go. This will fill up pretty quick, so we'll deal with the freight once this is all ready to go. Demo Ranch went and sat in the back since they're buddies. I don't know. Whoa, I didn't realize that they were doing like that kind of like with an audience. Yeah, if they were doing that, then yeah, I would just go. I'm sure Mattis would too. Honestly had no idea that that was a thing that was happening, so thank you for the heads up. We're gonna have to look into that. Yes, Delilah Let's Play. Faith, if you did not see earlier, it is because we have this cute little kitty that is taking a cute little cat nap, and I'm trying not to wake her. And despite the fact that I'm very allergic to her, which is okay. Can you get Matosi to read One Piece for a lore video? I can try. I can certainly try. And yeah, thankfully, yeah, JMA, there's a lot of those parts, or parts for those motors laying around, so that is thankfully a good thing. Alright, so we're going to set this road orders forward 25, station stops when passing. This will start going on. Let's just confirm that, make sure, yep, and then I'm going to ensure that all of these switches are where they need to be. The only other one that really matters is the one that's right up here. And yeah, we're good. So, with that being said, let's, hang on, again, gonna make sure that switch is proper, which it wasn't, which is why we check. Always check your switches. Always check your switches. But, due to now being ready to go, headlights on, get that bell going, get the reverser all the way forward, open that throttle up, release that brake, and 2 to let people know we're going on. It'd be nice if it would do that though. Let me click you. Oh, that's why, because I haven't selected this. There we go. Good stuff. Love that. It's great sound. Alright. Now we are on the yard track. Full brakes. Alright, now let's wander about and take a look at what we got going today. So we have... That's going to Ella House track, which is... We're going to have to open this guy up and confirm the locations. So the Ella House track is this one, which is... Right, that's the station over there. The next one's going to. Is this one hanging here for a while? No, so that's going to the interchange. That's hanging, that's hanging. Okay, so we're going to have to swap those 2 out. Which is fine, that shouldn't be too difficult. Oh, wait a second. See, this is the difficult thing. So, because... We can turn the bell off on that one. So, because this is at the front of this train, right? Both of these are, and they're both going to Ella. All these going to the bridge site, that's relatively easy. We know what we're generally doing there. Whittier Sawmill, Whittier Sawmill, Whittier Sawmill, Stenzel, Stenzel. Okay, so the Whittier Sawmill is right over here. So the easiest thing to do for that would probably be pull the Stenzel manufacturing ones off, then we'll probably pull all 4 of these off, and then bring them either onto the main or this secondary track, and then put Stenzel back. It's going to make more sense to have the Stenzel ones on the front and swap the Ella House ones to the back. And when I get there, you're going to understand why. Yeah, so Faith, it's not... So Cat didn't get the cat. This is a neighborhood cat that has decided to make this house a home. And by that I mean Cat has been progressively keeping the cat more in the house. It's a little confusing to say cat and cat, so I'm gonna call her Kate because that's what her family calls her. So just to keep it a little bit more simple. So Kate found the cat in the yard, and it was a very friendly cat. It was very friendly. The cat was very friendly with Kate, and then like it started coming in the house more, and she like fell in love with it. So she's like gotten a bunch of stuff for it, and the problem is like there's no collar. You know, the cat, we're calling it Luna. It just kind of comes and goes and does what it wants. And now we're trying to decide like what the right thing to do with the cat is. We've been keeping it in the house all day today. We're gonna see what happens. We're gonna see if the kitty likes this home. The big thing is that because we're not sure if it's already someone else's cat or not, Kate tried to put a collar on the cat, but was very resistant. So that was like the one way we could think of to figure out if it was somebody's, but now it's more like, well, if somebody starts looking for it, then we know. But we have no idea. Yeah, little trash, great point. So that was one thing that Kate decided, or not decided, said we should do, if Luna trusts us enough, is to bring it to a vet, find out if it's chipped. And so we're progressively trying to build up that trust. So far, I think it's going all right. But yeah, we're not gonna we're gonna try and not make the cat do things it doesn't want to do. So, for example, bringing it to a vet, like we wanna establish that trust first. Anyway, So just checking in on this train. So this one is about to do its come in on its first station stop of the day, or I guess second station stop of the day. We can close this out for now because we generally know what we're going to do for the moment. And we'll just enjoy this train coming into the station. Great, great, beautiful little morning train ride here. They do, the game does seem to take into account time of day in terms of frequency of passengers. So like 6 in the morning, there generally seems to be like a rush going to work, and then at the end of the day, there seems like a rush going home at 5. I don't know if that's just me confirmation biasing my way into this game, but if the developers of Railroader intentionally did that, good on you. I think that's awesome. Make sure the little gal's all squared away, potentially scaring the heck out of her. Yeah, or scaring the heck out of her, yeah. I guess it's freaks, and then they show up. Granted, that's extreme. Yeah, that's the thing, is like if it is somebody's actual cat, we don't want to like, steal it. But, as far as we're aware, she doesn't have a home, but we'll find out in time. But anyway, so while we're waiting on this guy, get this guy rocking and rolling, we can send him backward. Oh, wait. There we go. The amount of times I do that, horrific. Actually horrific. So I think the best thing we can do here is oh, I'm gonna start turning here. That's fine. We'll just run around. Actually, no. We're not gonna waste that time. We're gonna stop. We're gonna stop here. We're gonna do this properly. Alright, and also we got those fares, so control click. I gotta set you to manual, otherwise you're gonna start moving on me. Passengers, going to Whittier. Good. Alright, select you again. Going forward. Go forward. We're gonna reset the switch. And then I'm going to figure out how to properly swap. There we go. Let's bring you backward again. So I want to get these 2 cars at the end of the train and then bring the 2 cars at the end of the train to the front of the train. I know it sounds really like complicated or, just unnecessarily complex in a sense. But again, you'll see what I mean. Good. Get those hoses ready to go. You've got the handbrake on, which we want off. Same here. And then we're gonna just... Oh, do not need... Yep, do not need that happening. Oh! You're gonna stop. You're not gonna move. Alright, cool. Now... Let's get you moving forward. Cool, and then while you slowly start to move forward, we're going to get you moving backwards, because you've got all the passengers you need. Orders, road, reverse, 25. Let's make sure you actually do it. Good. And then you, my friend. trying to figure out the proper way to get this at the end of the train. Because the issue that we're going to run into is I somehow need to get these cars on the front here. But, oh, let's make sure that's, yep, that's where it's going right. So we've got these two tracks. And I need to get these two out of there and replace them with the two that are on the back of there, right? And it just, I feel like we don't have a good option for that. Because somehow, in order to shunt those ones forward, we're going to need to get these in front of the train. I guess, you know what? I think this might be a caboose situation. So we might have to put this on this track and then link up to the caboose and then use the caboose as kind of a buffer car. Yeah, that's the only way we're going to be able to do it unless somebody can come up with a better idea, which I am open to listening to. And getting ideas since all this others believe cats enjoy it. Are y'all just like debating about what cats do and do not like in there? I love it. Fantastic. Love that. Never gets old. Cool. Alright, swap to reverse. Let's get this thing rolling again. God bless you. Incredible. Nice. Alright. So, now we leave those there, disconnect, run around forward. Good stuff. And then we're going to swap to this track. Swap that guy. Cool. And then we are going to full reverse. Close those up because they don't need to be open anymore. I hate that this box is here because it really blocks your view. Stand up. Just walk to the back of the... I guess that's one way to do it. It's kind of a... interesting option here. Select, follow. Here, we're just standing on the back there. Let's make sure that this is actually swapped. Thank God I did, because it's not on the right thing. Our dude is literally just like absolutely walling out on the tender there. Love that. Great vibes all around. Alright, and so this guy can swap now. Go to forward, release the brake. Don't be a thorn bussy about it. What are you talking about? I don't like the fact that that insinuates that there's an insult. Or that being a thorn bussy is an insult. It's hurtful. I will suggest it on Monday's live stream. What are we suggesting? This is the downside of the current situation I'm in, which is a single monitors, because normally I'm able to have y'all up with the chat and Streamlabs on another monitor, and the fact that I'm just kind of doing this willy-nilly at Cat's place right now means I don't. So I have to keep looking at my phone, which is going to die very soon, to figure out what y'all are talking about. And I have no idea. Nice. Couple those glad hands up. Stenzel, Stenzel. That's right. Sawmill, 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 S1, SO2. Oh, are we gonna be cheeky about it? We might be cheeky about it. Alright, we'll get there, we'll get there, we'll get there. You guys are gonna see what I'm talking about. Alright, so, oh, and hang on. Number one's at the station stop. I'm gonna make sure you don't move. Orders manual. Get those people off the train. Then this guy, you are going to go reverse. Do we have the right? Yep, we got the right cars. Good stuff. Good to go. And then we're gonna get you on the main. No, we're not. We're not gonna get you on the main. You will be needing me to do this now. Passengers, Ella. Load them on up. And now you're moving at a good clip. Oh, you know what? She does actually have other monitors upstairs, but I'm not going to be annoying and be like, oh yeah, can I use your work setup to play with trains? I'm not going to do that. I will save the extra monitor luxury for if and when I am doing this with my own setup, which I seem to do a decent amount now, and by a decent amount I mean I've done this a few times in the last, like, I don't know, couple days. Alright, that we're good. This we're good. Hang on. Again, prime example of not having two monitors. I have no idea who just subscribed. The Ugly Biker. Nice. Good stuff. Thank you. Alright, gotta make sure we don't go too quick through the yard here. Do not need that much throttle at this point. And then you're probably ready to go. 45. Anybody left at the station? 0. Alright, you, orders, road, forward, 25. Get moving. There we go. Thank you very much, sir. Alright, and you're just gonna keep on keeping on. Let's get you back in the driver's seat, good sir. Blow that whistle. Nice. Good stuff. We're just rocking it through this yard right now. We're getting deliveries done. We're getting started with the day here. We got 11,500 in the bank, just racking up cash with the passenger service. Yeah, and we're just letting it rock. We are letting it rock. So, I believe... Hang on. Which... Alright. So y'all are going... Good, good, good. Okay. So let's just zoom out, make sure we're going to the right places. So, they're going to that track. They're going to that track. He's going to that track. And then they are going to Stenzel, which is a mile down the road. Hang on, I'm gonna click on you. I'm gonna follow you. We are going to set the brake momentarily. I'm wondering, is there enough space on that switchback track? We're gonna try it. We're gonna be really slick with it. We're gonna try and squeeze all of these cars and this locomotive onto that switch track. It may not work. It very well may not work, but we're gonna find out. We're gonna see. Alright, we'll slam the brakes on there, get ready to hit that reverser, and let's go reverse. Give it a little more throttle. This track should be normal, but I'm gonna check it anyway because I don't trust any of these switches. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, Faith, no, don't worry about it. You're all good. We're all young at heart. I mean, look at me. I'm playing with trains right now. Ooh, yeah, we're gonna slow up on that there. All right, we're placing bets. Do we think this whole train here is gonna fit on this track? We're gonna sit here, and we're gonna get as close to this guy as we can without derailing ourselves. And we're gonna see if we actually fit well enough to be able to put these 3 cars in the sawmill location that it needs to go. Alright, somebody's saying yes, somebody's saying probably not. We're about to find out. We are about to find out. And stop. Nice. Alright, let's see. Is it enough to clear the switch? Oh yeah, we could have fit another 2 cars on there. Come on, let's go. Love that I can do that and it doesn't wake up the cat. That's pretty baller. Alright. So we're going to swap those. Let's get this locomotive in the forward position. And ladies and gentlemen, hit that switch track, Casey Jones. Casey Jones has got it going on. What? Alright, hit that train brake a little bit again. A little bit more. Oh yeah, we still got some space. It's technically delivered, but just in case we need to deliver more things here, I'm gonna continue to push back roughly as far as we can go. Not completely, because I want enough space where if I have to shunt cars and I accidentally don't hit the brakes soon enough, we'll be alright. But we'll call it there. Ooh, there we go. Alright, and then... So that's Stenzel, that's Whittier Sawmill. Alright, so we can disconnect the glad hand there. Hang on, we're actually going to do that again. Then we're going to disconnect properly so these automatically close. And then... I'll throw this handbrake on. That should be enough. And we're going to watch these guys pull apart as we hit that reverse, hit that skirt in the train. Look at that. Seamless. Seamless. Alright. And then once we get back on that switch track, I'm going to run over again to Ella Station to make sure that the other train lets people off properly in the right amount of time. Throw that switch. Did I get it? Nope. Alright, we're stopped there. Make sure this guy doesn't go anywhere. Select that. Orders. Manual. Don't go a foot. You know, I'm actually kind of glad I didn't end up getting a second passenger car yet, because I don't need it. Even with the morning rush. Do not yet need it. So. Alright, let's get you moving forward again. Cool. And then I think we're gonna have a little fun with how we're gonna do getting these guys on the back of the train. I think. It's gonna involve oh, we don't want them on the dead back. We want these on the dead back. No, never mind. No, I lied. Huh. We'll figure it out. We're gonna figure it out. Alright. You need passengers to Widower Depot, which you should start loading now. And there we go. You're good. Swap you. Okay, so what we need to do is these guys are gonna have to be in. Oh, wait. Do I just do that? Stenzel. No, because I have to get them behind me. That's right, because I wanted these ones on the front. That's right. Now I'm remembering. Okay, so we are gonna get cheeky with it. All right, we're gonna be a little silly here with how we do this. But first, let's get this train rocking and rolling. All right, you orders road reverse 25, and you're off. Nice. Now, what we do here is we're gonna slam it into reverse. Right. So stay with me now. Right. We're gonna slam it into reverse. And we're gonna get a little silly. I can't remember what this is called. But it's a little silly. You need to be applied. Oop, that's gonna totally derail because it's going too quick. We're gonna find out if it did or not. Anyway, we need to apply the brake. And you know what? That works out because we needed to grab these guys anyway. So, now we run forward. Take it a little slower. Okay, maybe not that slow. So, I think you guys know what I meant about getting a little silly with it. Next time use a different mic. Yeah, this one's not great, but it gets the job done in a pinch. If we do next time at my place, I'll use like my actual mic. Cool. Alright, I need you guys' opinions. Do we run this with the caboose or not? What do you think? Not Xbox 360 Ultra Stand Talk, incredible. Yeah, we can get there. But yeah, do we run with the caboose on? Yay? Nay? I have no idea if there's like a bonus for running the caboose with or not. Because I haven't done it yet. We're gonna find out. Of course. Anybody else? Anybody else want the caboose? Do it? Alright, we're using the caboose then. We got more than 2 people want the caboose, so we'll use it. Alright. Absolutely blasting the caboose people with light right now. I did name the railway that, Valley Forge Railroad. I thought it was very fitting. And I don't think there ever actually was like a real Valley Forge Railroad, which is kind of wild. But yeah, I just liked the FRR. I liked the sound of that, and it was very fitting for where I live. So, yeah. Whoa. We'll throw the brakes on there. Right, and swap that. Bring us into forward. Get us rolling, Poland. This is the original rolling coal. Take bets. Do I have it on the right track? There's only one way to find out. The answer is probably not. Kitty update. Still sleeping, but she's moved her head. What a champ. What an absolute champ. Incredible. Sounds like Dollywood. Amazing. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need to... I won't be able to check chat at all for a couple minutes because my phone's almost dead, and I'm gonna need to find a way to charge it soon. Oh. There we go. Nice. Glad hands on. Handbrake is coming off. Okay, we got another handbrake somewhere in here. That's not on. That's not on. That's not on. That one's on. That one's on. Glide hands are together. We got another one somewhere. That's on. No. No. There we go. Alright, all handbrakes are off. Alright, we're gonna hope and pray that those are enough to keep it from going. So now we're gonna run around the whole train and get ready to haul ass up the main line. In the meantime, though, we're gonna make sure that this guy doesn't go anywhere. And load up some more passengers going to Ella. And back here, click that. Well, my sneeze officially woke the kitty up. She's on the move. Luna, what are you doing? Although she's looking at the stairs, so maybe she's hearing Kate/Cat upstairs. Luna! No, she's just bathing herself. Alright. Got a little distracted here. Now we're gonna run forward. Again. This one. Ready to go forward. Good stuff. Little quick there, bud. Little quick. Oh, that's not where I wanted you to go, but we'll make it work. Oh. Oh, Jesus. Alright, it's a good thing these automatically turn, because I'm going with them, but ooh, that could have been bad. Alright, I'm totally overshooting these switches here, but that's okay. We will survive. Alright, so we're gonna back this guy up. A little hard, but we'll survive. And pull all the slack out and start out slow, but we're gonna give it full throttle. Really put the pedal to the metal here. Alright, dial it back a little bit. We don't need all that jazz. And we officially have a full freight train. Or a proper freight train, I should say. Let's make sure these switches are in the right orientation. That one's good, that one's good, that one's good. Alright, we're good to go. And you know what, I'm gonna dial the throttle back pretty intensely here. Because I want to see if we let that ride, if it'll maintain or how quickly it'll lose speed. Because this game does model going through corners relatively well in terms of the friction of going through a corner will lose you speed. And it will require more effort. But yeah. Oh yeah, see, we're dropping a little bit of speed down here. Let's crack open that throttle. Yeah, we're right back. Alright, my phone's literally on 1%, so I haven't been able to see any of the chats you guys have been putting in, if any. But so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna apply the train brake. Actually, no. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do orders road 5 to buy ourselves some time for me to go up. Let me make sure I switch this switch properly. Cool. So that way we're off the main. We're not going to conflict with the passenger service. Is that even going in the right direction? Oh yeah, it's going in the opposite direction anyway, so we should be alright. But I'm going to run upstairs and grab a phone charger so that way I can actually take a look at what you guys are saying. Oh. Kitty found a new bed. She's good. Everybody's happy. We're all good. I'll be right back. I'm not gonna lie, that made it further than I thought it would have in that amount of time. And we're charging. Alright, cool. Now I can actually take a look at what y'all are saying. Okay. Is there a train controller? That'd be pretty baller. Also, we all know what the best plane truly is, and we're not gonna sit here and pretend like it's anything other than the Corsair. Come on now, come on. All right, and then passengers back to Whittier, which just so happens to be where this guy is about to end up. Orders manual. Let's give it some gas. Not that we really like need to this far into the journey, but I want to. Well, you know what? Hang on. Actually, before we cross this switch, we're gonna flip it. Yeah, still had enough space. Love it. And then we're gonna figure out. So that's going to Whittier. That one's not. So what we're gonna do is disconnect there. Set that handbrake for now. Release. Move forward. Whoop. Whoop. Switch that switch. Because we need to get that empty one off of that track, put that one on, because we need to bring that back to the location we just came from. Good stuff. Get that connected. Get that disconnected. Apparently you have your handbrake on. So now we gotta figure out what exactly we want to do with you. Ooh. Oh yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That's absolutely what we're gonna do. Hang on a second. So we're gonna stop this right here for the moment. Right? And then let's see, are either of these going to the interchange? Nope. Nope. Not today. Alright, sweet. Awesome. So, because... Ooh, right, yeah, we gotta go a little more forward. But we can, because those ones don't need to be worked with. As a matter of fact, we can go a chunk more forward. There we go. Leave this fella here. We're going to open this up so it doesn't roll anywhere. Cool. Lets out all the pressure on the system so that way that brake is applied. Cool. Brakes off. Throttle up. Let's get moving. Brakes on. Flip that. Go to this guy. Passengers are loaded. You are good to go, go, go. Awesome. And now you are good to reverse it. Let's go. And so this guy and that guy are going to Stenzel, where we just pulled that one from. Let's throw on the independent, because we don't need to be going that fast. Cool. Walk up. Make sure, yep, that's all the bridge sites, so get rid of those guys. Swap to forward. Get moving. Release the handbrake. Oh, that just applied it. My bad. Release that one. Now we get rolling. Oh, welcome to your first stream, Cakes. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh no, I did it wrong. 100% just did it wrong. Terrible. Horrible. I'm no longer allowed to be an engineer. Horrific. Because we needed to get on that rail line. Alrighty then. So we're gonna redo that. But yeah, welcome. Yeah, I keep hearing everybody saying it was absolutely horrible, terrible, worst movie ever made. I haven't seen it. I have no way of knowing if there is any truth to any of what anybody is saying. I wouldn't be shocked if it's not as good as the first one. I mean, the first one was pretty solid. But, you know, I'm sure it was fun. I'll see it at some point. I don't know when. There we go. Now we switch. Now we go. Now we switch and now we go. Now we switch. And now we go. Good stuff. Hello. Welcome to Le Stream. Yeah, we're just vibing. We're just driving some trains. We're currently dropping off some manufacturing products. Well, we're dropping off some manufacturing materials and then we're dropping off a boxcar to be loaded up with manufacturing products. But, you know, more or less the same thing. We have Kitty. Kitty's over in the kitchen, sleeping. We're having fun. We're having a good time. Who keeps saying what? Gum? Am I saying it? Who's saying what? Someone's saying something. Is it me? I don't know. People do just like their anger. It's kind of hilarious, actually. People really enjoy being angry. Nice. Cool. Alright, yep, they are considering this one delivered, because they said 2 cars. Nice. Good stuff, good stuff. So we are going to leave this one here for the moment because it's got to go to Whittier, which is where we just came from. Oh, we got to grab that one. Interesting. Alright, we'll grab that on the way back. Alright, throw that switch. That switch is thrown enough. Get this baby going in reverse. Nice. Lock that bad boy up. And once again, we're ready to roll. And thankfully, this guy's coming into the station now, so we have free reign on this line. Alright, cool. You're going to be manual, you're going to stop, and we're going to follow. Because now we need to swap this switch to make sure that that goes right. We can pull back this reverser a little bit, have ourselves run a little more efficiently. Bell does not need to be on anymore. And drop back the throttle a little bit while we're coming around this curve here, so that way we go slow through the curve and the other guy. The switch. You've got 46 passengers waiting for you, so we're going to get you loaded up for Ella. And then once we get this freight off of the siding and onto the main line, then we're really going to let it rip. We're going to see just how fast this baby can pull. It's not going to be very fast. Slow down a little bit through there, just to minimize the risk of derailing. And we'll take a look, see when we finish coming through there, which it looks like we just have. And in that sake, we are going to pedal to the metal. I'm going to cut back the reverser a little bit just to run more efficiently, manage the steam. 19 miles an hour, now we're up to 20. Let's cut back the throttle just a tad. Trying to get roughly at 25. 22 is enough for me to feel comfortable running this thing at 25 forward. We're gonna see if that's a mistake or not. Road 25. Well, we're running this guy at 25, so we might be alright. $26 even. Look at that. 27. Look at this baby roll. We're gonna cut back on throttle a little bit there, since we don't need to be going quite that fast. 28 now. Train's rolling a little bit through those curves, so we will cut back on throttle a little more. Instead of applying brake, we'll just let the natural resistance bring us down a little bit. Train drag race time, yeah, pretty much. Yeah, we're trying to run it at a point in which we're not going to get caught up by that guy, but we are running extremely efficiently right now. I barely have the throttle cracked open. The reverser is, let's bring it to like 10%, so we're barely putting, yeah, I'm gonna have to use some of the train brake there, because we are kicking it right now. Bring it back down to 25. I'll give us a little more throttle there, though. Want to be going a little quicker than 25 just to keep our lead. Tell you what, the nice thing about this section of track so far is that it's pretty light on the grades, so you really don't have to work the engine crazy hard. Because this one and the other one are not the most powerful in the world, so when you get a pretty decently sized train running around behind you. Oh, look at that! We weren't even racing because this one was waiting for this switch. How about that? Look at it now, it's gonna go. Ready? Yeah. So we were in the clear. I was sitting here worried that that one was gonna come up behind us. Had no worries in the world. Had no reason to be concerned. But now we're coming up on where we need to be. So we're gonna feather the brakes on and off here. Yeah, you know what the other big downside is with this train? I gotta open that throttle a lot. So, big issue is that this thing does not have a very big air cylinder, which is, I think it's gotta be this guy right here for the train brake. And it accurately models roughly how it works in the real world. So when I release this, it lets all the compressed air into the system or it releases it out of the system to apply the brakes, and then it has to actively, when I take it off, fill it back up. So doing the fill dump is kind of not the most efficient way to apply and unapply the brakes. You know what? And I'm gonna throw that switch because we're gonna want to shortly. Alright, so while we're creeping through here, let's see what we're taking away. So that's coming with us. That's staying. That's staying. And these are all going to the bridge. Those are going to the house track. Isn't that the house track? No, it's that one. Alright, so that one that's coming to the interchange is being replaced by these two right here. Which, yeah, no, easy. That works. Alright. So we'll just get this to a point where that is beyond the switch. And that should be enough for our needs. There we go. And then because all these are going to the bridge, we will leave that there. Follow this guy up the track to then run around and start making use of the siding to get our cargo where it needs to go. Let's make sure this switch is thrown correctly. It is. Love that. In a tree right now. There we go. Get that in reverse. Get rolling again. Thoughts on this being your legacy? Not the legacy I thought I'd leave. Not gonna lie. It's funny because I feel like unless you were here, I mean, I guess people know about it now, if you've watched enough, but it is funny that I feel like a lot of the people who subscribe to the main channel have shown up in the last, like, year or so. So it just makes me wonder, like, how many of them really know about it, especially considering it's a smaller, much smaller group that watches the live show. I feel like the main video essay crowd probably isn't familiar with it. I don't know. It's certainly not the worst legacy I could leave. You know, makes people happy, so that's what matters. Coming home. Yeah, Cakes, I also like the fact that you were oop, 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 oop. It's a good thing I checked on that switch because we have this guy in the way. Almost caused a collision. Amazing. We'll dump those passengers. Ingram, what? Oh, some railroad history would be cool. Boyfriend of the Lore Lodge video in his watch later playlist. My contamination started. Audrey, you gotta keep us updated on what he thinks of Lore Lodge, because I'm always interested in what new, I guess, uninitiated people think of the chaos that we are and the, let's be real, just the silliness. Sorry, I'm looking at Luna. She has moved from the kitchen to the carpet. Yeah, Kellen, I would love to hear some stuff about what you've heard in the Olympics, because I can't say I'm shocked. That is pretty much exactly where the old stories come from. Also, I'll move this guy a little closer. That looks a little off. So I'm going to go forward. Try and avoid that from derailing. Because that's definitely not in the switch position it needs to be. There we go. Let me load it up. We are. Let's send you off to the races. Awesome. And then with this one, we will send you off to the races of your own. Incredible. Love that. That's fun to watch. Alright. Now we're going to do very similar to what we just did. Try and break off. Bring this guy forward. Let's get you moving. Did I switch that switch? We're going to find out really quick. I did. Love that. Love when I actually do what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm just definitely not playing this game, but nice. Link that up. And the house track. Roll that up. On the bridge site. It kind of wants to roll on its own. But we're not gonna let it. Alright, reverse that. Let's go. Reverse time. Good stuff. Thornberry, tell me what you thought about Moxie. I was also surprised when you met me in the Discord. It's kind of an honor. Killing, do you mean as an open carry? It was good. I enjoyed the Moxie. I think we've still got some just sitting around in that cooler, actually, which thank you for the reminder, because we don't want to let that just go. But yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. Main things that don't sound like animals I'm used to. I refuse to whistle at night, so not testing that. Yeah, understandable. I don't blame you. Whistling in the woods, probably going to attract things, even if it is just natural stuff that you're not going to want to mess around with, for the most part. And yes, Moistologist, I do play games on occasion. Nowhere near as much as I used to, because I don't really have time to. But yeah, tonight we're just hanging for a little bit. I'm going to do it's probably going to be on the shorter side, but if y'all want, I can make like a roll in Discord for those interested in watching me when I play Railroader, because I don't know if I'll stream every time I play it, because sometimes it's cool to not have to talk. But I have been enjoying it. It is fun, casual. Yeah. Yeah, Pumpkin, I am. I did, in fact, go live just for fun. Not sure how frequently I will do this. It depends on how often y'all bug me, because if you enjoy it and you want me to do it, and enough people actually convince me that they mean it, then I'll keep doing it. But yeah. Otherwise, we're just gonna hang. We're just gonna drive some trains. It's gonna chill. Eventually, we'll do a Captain Cat again. It's up to Captain Cat. Life has been busy, so yeah, we'll get there. Missed the worst stream ever. Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. That is the very similar thing there. Ooh, let's stop you. Want to make sure we still have enough space. Will we have enough space with the extra car? I think we will. We're gonna find out, but I think we will. Throw that switch. Hit that shit into forward. Oh wait, nope. That's not the switch I wanted to throw. It's that one. Haha.
How is everything? Well, aside from my truck dying, and by dying I mean like exploding, good. Yeah, I need a new engine. It's a shame, but that's the way life goes. Oh, kitty! We have semi-adopted a neighborhood cat, and Luna is curled up in a little ball over there. It is absolutely adorable. And by we, I mean cat. Cat slash Kate has very proactively been attempting to domesticize, domestimize, domesticize Luna, our neighborhood cat. Did that just say money for two or one? Two cars. Cool. Well, we're going to have to pull them right back out again, though, because we're getting this guy on the main. Reverse. Let's go. I hate when I almost sneeze, but I don't. Favorite video game? Yeah. I think it's a bearing, but I also think it might be like a cracked or bent uh, connecting rod. Yeah, there's a lot of. Oh. For somebody who's interested in mechanically inclined things, I've had a lot of them go wrong, even just this year. So it's a lot of learning lessons and a lot of getting to meet people who can teach me what the hell I'm doing wrong and stuff like that. But yeah, if you get the opportunity to get a bunch of toys that you always wanted, don't immediately get them. Definitely stagger them more than I did, because it is expensive, and it is frustrating, and it is stressful. Yeah. Anyway. Uh, not just in the oil in terms of... I haven't personally... You're about to lose sneeze, yeah. I have not personally looked into the oil pan, but the guy from the diesel shop who has been looking at it said he's been finding bearing material all over the place. So, yeah. Yeah, not great. Not great. Alright, let's get more passenger service taken care of. Control click. Hello. Control click orders manual so that way you don't move before the passengers get on. And you need to move forward. Nope. I did the wrong one. Did the wrong one. Did the wrong one. I did the wrong one. How did I manage that? Interesting. Interesting. So I went further than I thought I had to. Incredible. Alright. Never let an ADHD man run a railroad. That's what we're learning here today. Just don't do it. It's a bad scene. It's a bad idea. Which is a shame, because I feel like everybody who wants to run a railroad probably has some level of ADHD at the least. Alright, let's see if that was enough to clear that mess. Nope. It's because of the caboose. It's because we brought the caboose. You guys talked me into the caboose. Keep getting talked into things. And it doesn't end well. There, full brakes. Come on. That has to be enough. That has to be enough. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, forward, please. Forward, forward. We're just absolutely bombing it out of here. You know what? We're gonna be silly gooses. We're gonna be silly gooses, and we're gonna control click, follow. Ready for this? Ready for this? Disconnect, uncouple, throttle down, reverser down, slam on the brakes. Control click, follow. And we will... Can we open that glide hand on the move? No, we'll just apply that. There we go. Nice. Good stuff. Love that. Love that kind of doohickey jam. So you select reverse big time. Go. Thank you. Follow you, and then we'll get these cars back in their proper allocated location. Cut back on the throttle there. Slam on the train brake. Throw that switch. Swap to forward. Go. Nice. We're getting there. We're getting there. We're learning how to operate a locomotive and railroad at the same time. Oh, the passengers are piling up. The passengers are going to be pissed. Oh, I really should have this operating at 2-to-1 speed, because... like at minimum, because 1-to-1 is nowhere near fast enough. We're not going to make anywhere near enough money. Alright, we'll call that there. I'm just thinking about how I want to do this. Yeah, we're going to put the caboose. The goddamn caboose. So we're going to do a similar thing with the caboose that we did with this guy. Throw that switch, slam on that brake, go forward. And you know what, while that's happening, we are going to set you free. Control click, orders, road, forward, 25, go sir. Can I time this right? Can I time the handbrake right? Oh, too much. Alright, whatever, that's fine. It's not a big deal. Oop, and you need to slow down. There we go. Come on back. Oh, somehow just clip the whistle. As you do. Oh, that's not who I want to follow. Control click, follow. hitting the train brake even though I'm literally just the locomotive. Gotta start remembering to use the independent. Oh yeah. Forward. Oh, nope. We want you the other direction. Okay, do not need that much throttle, do not need that much reverser. Do need my hand on the brake though. Hello. She's been finding various spots to take naps. It's very cute. And, oh, that's right. We are locked up, ready to go. We're going to move forward here. But we need to hop out, use our little fella. And we are going to link that up. Release that. Ooh, and not get run over by a train that doesn't have any of the brakes applied. Alrighty. Again, never let me run any form of railroad in real life. Unless I prove that I'm better. Oh, Mystic Pizza's a cool movie. Can agree. Can confirm. Cool. And ladies and gentlemen, we're off and back to the races. And the cool thing is that we're going just around the corner here. Let's see, is this lined up right? No, it's not. That's why we check. Kellen, are you serious? It was that bad? That's shocking. Well, what is it that Alton Brown says? Once somebody becomes known for something, food-wise, just goes down the tubes? No good. No good. It's a negative Ghost Rider on the goodness of food. Alright, and we are just gonna prep to drop these cars right off here. Oh, 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 coming in hot, coming in hot, coming in hot, coming in hot. Oh. Almost derailed the whole train. That could have been bad. That could have been real bad. Ooh. It's fine. It's fine. We made it. We did it. We did exactly what we were trying to do. That's what matters. That's what matters here, right? Anyway, get those handbrakes on. Then disconnect those glad hands. Get that bad boy uncoupled and give it 3 toots for reverse. And off she goes. Back to run straight into the other train. Yeah, we'll fix that. so it's going to have to come through here because we are going to back into those fellas. We're going to apply the train brakes so that way we don't derail. Whoop. And I had my hands on the wrong controls. Slow it down a bit. There we go. Alright, you need to not move, please. You're still unloading. Cool. By the way, can someone let me know how long I've been live? Because I have absolutely no idea how long it's been. Do you still have any interest in a movie tonight? It could be time. No, I'd be down. Over an hour. 110 minutes. Okay, so yeah. Oh, so we're coming up on 2 hours. Nice. I'm surprised you guys have all been here for that long. I'm impressed. I'm honored. I've got like 20 people watching this right now. Hells yeah. Alright, and then we are going to let this fly right into this guy again. We're going to release that handbrake so that way we'll roll together. Roll to me. Connect those glad hands. Didn't I just release that? Come on now. Alright, well, we'll apply the train brake for now because this guy's got to go back. Whittier. Alright, yeah, we'll get you moving in reverse. Make sure that's set to the correct direction. It is. That one isn't, but it's about to be. Come on, friends. Get on the train, you're running out of time. 44, ready to go. Let's go. Orders, road, reverse, 25. You better get moving before they run into you. Alright, now that you're moving, we're gonna absolutely bomb the other train right after you. Oh yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we officially have a rail race going on. Let's go. Can we catch him? We're gonna find out. Oh yeah, we're already hunting him down. Come on. Oh, we're rolling around a little bit. Road 25 reverse. – 20 hours of watch time. Yeah, we're bumping it up. With that kind of number, we will get monetized this time 3 years from now. Oh yeah. Goose. Alright, so I guess this train automatically... Ooh. Ooh. I might have to make use of that. Ticker. Alright, yeah, so the game definitely doesn't like when you violate a specific distance between the two trains, it seems. So I'm going to manually violate it. What'd you say? Oh yeah, now we're talking. Now we're catching back up again. Yeah. First pizza I ever had was when I was surprised by baked beans on pizza. No tomato sauce, just baked beans with cheese all over the top. That's horrific. That's horrible. Kat, how would you feel about baked beans on pizza? That's what? That is something someone British would do. You're 100% right. It reeks of British cuisine. That has got to be
Probably the worst insult you could give to any food category ever.
100%. Yeah, if somebody like put a plate of food in front of me and they were like, "Yeah, this," like I said to them, I was like, "Yeah, this feels very British." I feel like they would probably want to like cry or punch me in the face. It is derogatory. That's coming from somebody with the last name Thornbury, by the way. So, and if you don't know how that's relevant to British, look it up. Are you still watching SWAT? Do you want to keep watching SWAT? That's why I was just. If you're gonna keep watching SWAT, I'll keep doing this a little longer. Um, but I'm down to do a movie whenever you're interested. What'd you say? Ooh. My middle name is Pitt. How is that? How is that more British? Pitt. How would that? You're gonna need to explain that one to me. I'm calling BS on that. Just putting that out there. Yeah, we're gonna go this way. Nice. What's a middle name? What do you mean, Kellen? Do you not have a middle name? How do you not have a middle name? That's sus. Extremely sus. A very old name in the Isles, not noble, kinda. Interesting. Interesting. Supposedly, according to one of the ancestry sites, I'm a descendant of Henry the First, which is kind of cool. Who knows how accurate that is, but if it is, it's pretty baller. Descendant of the first king of England. That's kind of sick. I have a feeling it's not accurate. But obviously it'd be sick if it was. Where's the medieval scholar when you need him? That's funny. Yeah, the reason I don't really trust the site that I used for that is because there's like also it's the Mormon lineage tracing site, and there's also a portion of it that like dates back to Adam and Eve.
No.
Oh yeah, yeah. There was a line on mine that traced back to Adam and Eve, and it's like, all right, cool. So I can't totally trust this.
No, I mean, no, you can't at all trust that.
Exactly.
That's the most suspect.
Wasn't the same line as the Henry the First line. That one didn't go that far. It actually.
Wait. No. You're telling me Henry VIII didn't also come from Adam?
Mm-mm. Someone definitely on like a different part of the lineage tree was like, I'm gonna show just how Christian I am. I came from Adam. But then I'm hoping the other side is more accurate, and they actually, because like there's coats of arms and stuff for all those families and everything.
Oh man, that's nuts.
Yeah.
So they really just do be putting anything.
It seems like it. It seems like it, which is crazy. Also, I'm realizing I did this wrong. But yeah, so who knows? That's why I need somebody independently to confirm whether or not I'm a descendant of Henry the First. We'll find out. We'll find out. $44 for 44 good fares. It's the passenger service stuff.
Is that what you're charging the fictional people?
Yeah, it's on automatic. It's $1 a ride.
Oh. I feel like you should get to change the ticket prices.
As far as I'm aware, you can't, but I may just not know how to do it. There's a lot of things I don't know how to do in this world. Changing the prices of tickets in a railroading game is one of them.
So, when you said there's a lot of things I don't know how to do in this world,
Uh-huh.
I wasn't sure if you were talking about, like, the world in which we both live, or the world of the video game.
The world of the trains.
The world of the trains. So, thank you for expanding the sentence and clarifying that for me.
Of course, love. Oh, come on. It was so close. Alright, we're gonna try that again. Oh, it's because I didn't do the glad hands correctly. That's why. That was the problem. One of these days. Oh, I did it again. You need to hit shift to do the glad hands correctly, and I keep forgetting to hit shift. That's the problem. Alright, well now the coupler's just not engaged. And now this glad hand is just dumping air, so I'm just dragging this thing. Now it needs to fill back up with air. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm kind of sus of the DNA tests, I'm not gonna lie. For no other reason than I feel like HIPAA just doesn't apply. I have no idea if that's true or not. I've not looked into it at all. I've heard people complain about it, but that's about it. 47 passengers ready to go. Go, friend, go. Nice. Gonna eat more cookie. Also, since the cat's not sleeping, I can talk a little louder now. Or maybe not, because a bunch of cops just went by. Maybe I'm not allowed to. Alright. VFR Railroad number 2. Select. Good lord, they are hunting someone down right now. Alright. Throw that switch. Just kidding, I had already done that. Anyway. Bell on. Whistle. 3, 4, reverse. And get this puppy in reverse. Let's go. Hook up to that box car. Yeah, 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 yeah. Good stuff. That is going to the interchange. That's going to the interchange. What? Oh, it was saying open it, not that it was open. Okay. Alright. Forward. 2, 4. Whoa! Why did that? What the hell? Alright, that was new. Anyway. Let's go. Let's get it rockin' and a rollin'. Train brake off. Switch against. Come on. Come on. Kellen, what are you writing? Sorry, I know I've been like vaguely interacting with y'all. Apologies. Hope y'all are enjoying just like chatting with each other. But yes, I want to know what you're writing. Alright, so we gotta take this all the way over there. Because this guy is also going to the Whittier interchange. So we gotta go all the way around. Bring it around town. Bring it around town. We're gonna have to throw this switch to boom. Boom. We can stop the bell. I have seen the trailers for Nosferatu, I think. Looks pretty cool, not gonna lie. Is Willem Dafoe in that? I feel like he is. I can't remember. Yes, if he is, I've seen it, and it looked good. If not, I haven't seen it. No idea. Yeah. ¿Dónde está la filaine? There's a cat in this house, and I don't know where it is. Train brake. Sorry, sometimes I just have to do that. Hope y'all enjoy these like worst streams ever, by the way. They're like about as low effort as I could possibly get. It's just me playing a game I want to play. And y'all just have to deal with it. Oh, woo, woo, woo. Good stuff. Good stuff all around. Alright, so what I'm really curious about is... Let me make sure this switch is properly switched. It's not. Alright, so what are the freight waybills here? Okay, those to go to Connolly Creek. Oh, okay. Those are both ready to go to the interchange. Sweet. That I assume those are the ones that are on my train currently, or that I'm about to pick up. Okay, yeah. Oh, alright, cool. Yeah. And then that one, which we're about to lock up to. That one, that one, that one, that one, that one. And then this guy and this guy. Sweet. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Cool. Um, Alright. I gotta get a little strategic again, because I'm coming in with these behind me. And it's gonna make the most sense to keep them behind me. I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. Alright. Slam that train brake on, because I think we've got it pretty tight. Oh yeah, we have very little room to work with here. Alright, we're gonna keep the settings on power essentially, and feather it with the independent maybe. The key here is that you need to keep it under 5 miles an hour, otherwise you are at risk of derailing a car or the locomotive itself. Which isn't the worst thing in the world, but it is a little annoying to have to deal with. Awesome. Lock them up. Nice. Good to go. I love the sound of the air compressor when it goes. It's so sweet. Actually, real quick, I am going to pause because I need to hit the bathroom. But while I do that, we are going to set these to make sure that the passenger train is able to run. And yep, that one's good. Set that orders manual. Get this guy to fill up with passengers right quick. And once we send this on its way, I'm going to let it run and have you guys watch it run while I hit the bathroom. So by the time I get back, hopefully it'll be at the station and unloading passengers, and we can send it back on its merry way and then get moving with the freight into Whittier Interchange. I think that should work. I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be cool. 7, 6. Get that open to 1 and orders road reverse 25. Car follow. There we go. Alright friends, enjoy this ride. I will be back as soon as I can. Oh God, this is what I was worried about. This was my greatest fear. But fortunately it did not go too far. What, kitty? Luna has decided to follow me downstairs. You want to come up here? You're going to go in your own chair? You can come up this way. Oh. Just please don't step on my keyboard, which I have a feeling you're absolutely going to try and do. No, that's not. Is this what people mean when they say when a cat finds a box, they will try and fit in it? Look at this absolute goose. Oh, oh. Yep, you're 100% just deciding to step on my computer. You know what? It's okay because you're cute. Is this playing with a higher difficulty when there's a cat on your computer? Oh, no, 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 no. You don't sit there. You can sit here though. Oh, there we go. There we go. See? Comfy. 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 She did in fact try to just sit on my laptop.
Love that.
100%. And it was all on camera.
Amazing.
Incredible.
Did she end up on the chair, or did you have to?
Oh, I had to move her to the tree. Yes, she was.
But she let you.
She did.
That's good.
It is good. Yeah, no hatred in her heart. Oh, may have bricked my game though. No, we're fine. Oh, I don't know what's happening anymore. Incredible. There we go. All right, no, we're fine. All right. Pumpkin Bear says hi, by the way.
Hi, Pumpkin.
Would you like to?
No.
Okay.
I'm in pajamas.
Yeah, that's fair. It's a good point.
Hi.
You're so good, Luna. But the computer's not a place for you to lay down. Yes. Yes, get cozy in your chair. Yes, you know how to reposition yourself for maximum pets. Yeah, you know what you're doing. Amazing. The little toe beans! The little toe beans! Alright, friends. We are going to get this wrapped up. Cats love computers. You need to get her own limiting laptop, and it might help. Honestly, yeah, probably. Like, honestly. What are we talking about in terms of movies? Favorite movie to watch during Halloween season? Probably one of the Halloween Towns. Usually Halloween Town 2 because it's the most nostalgic for me. Just because that's the one I feel like I watched the most as a kid. But anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to wrap this up. So we're going to get this guy on the main line and we're going to get that one loaded up with passengers again. So let's select it, manual, bring it forward. Oh. Ah, she turned down the volume too somehow. I'm impressed. Good stuff. Alright, let's throw that in neutral. get this filled with passengers. Because we have 64 waiting. Good lord. Alright. What about Cat and Thrombosi? Yes, binged all those this week. Callan, absolutely fantastic. It was real back then. So many people thought it was real. Yeah, we did actually a really fun video on the Blair Witch Project and how people thought that was real and all that fun stuff. And yeah, it was nuts. I didn't realize it was that intense until we did our video on it and went back and Mattis did all the research for it, and it was wild. It was wild to see how that all panned out. Do I take the caboose with me? I feel like I have to. Which means I should probably get this guy running onto the main. Which means I absolutely should get this guy running onto the main. Orders road 20. Excuse me, Luna. Sorry. I want Doug Walker levels from Thornberry. Yeah, we'll get there eventually. There's not enough time to do anything that's like there's stuff I want to do. I want to do stuff on this channel that's like film related and all that fun stuff. And then there's another channel that I have that I want it to be more like philosophical and such. But it's just that like we just don't have the time right now. That's the problem. Like we're barely getting out the stuff that we have now. It's just a lot. But we'll get there eventually. Always have the capacity. We'll get there. We'll get there. We actually definitely need to set this guy to like 10 forward in order to give ourselves enough time to stop and reverse, just in case. What the hell? No. Go. Oh, switch against. That's why. Oh. That one needs to be brought to 0. This one needs to be brought to... There. Switch against. Reverse. 25. Give her a go. Come on now. I wish you had said you were doing it because I would have loved to have gotten a first-hand view of it all. Yeah, I thought we had given a heads up prior to us doing it last year that we were going to do it. But I guess not. I guess I'm a liar. God, I love the sound of a steam engine. It's so sick. Alright, let's knock that down to 10. I'll say 15 for now. There we go. No switch against, so that train can keep running on down the rails. Watch these two pass each other. It's good stuff. It's good stuff all around. Alright, control that. Orders, manual. Car, follow, orders. Also, yeah, we're definitely nearing the point in which we are going to need... Oh, wow, I didn't realize how bad that angle was. Sorry, y'all. Where we're going to need a second passenger car. But once we get these locked up, then we are going to be tying down for now for the evening. Let's get that thrown normally. let's get that train brake running. Good stuff. All right. Cool. So there we are. So this is going to go back to East Whittier, and then the next thing that we have to do is the logging run. Those will be ready at some point, but I think for now I'm gonna tie down for the evening. I think it's gonna be movie night time for Cat and I. Not that cat, cat upstairs. And yeah, thank you everybody for stopping by. This has been great. I might, depending on how tired I am later, maybe like midnight or so, I might do like a logging run. If Kat's feeling sleepy and I'm awake, but if we're both feeling sleepy, I'm just gonna go to bed with her. But yeah, so we shall see. But otherwise, I'm glad so many of you decided to stop by and be here for this. This was fun. Like truly, it was cool to get to interact with you guys. Next time we do this, I will probably have multiple screens going one way or another, so I'll actually be able to read your chats a little bit more consistently in real time. So that'll be fun. And yeah, but so that's if I don't do it later tonight. But we'll see. But for now, we will watch this train finish its current run into the station while I wrap things up generally on my end and get ready for movie night. So for now, thank you everybody for stopping by. Hope to see you again next time, and let's keep riding the rails. See y'all.